Hey, welcome to Stutz's Soapbox. I'm Stutz. Here we go again, another installment of, well, basically my rants. Um, yeah, we're still in the shutdown. Yes, people are losing their mind over SNAP and all of that. Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program. All right. There's a lot to be said there. First thing I want to talk about, though, is this wanting to restart nuclear weapons tests. I'm sorry. I'm against that. Yes, I don't agree with Trump on everything. Uh, to the surprise of you leftists. Um, I think it's a bad move. We're working our asses off to, everybody, nobody wants nukes because one once is fired, they're all going to be fired. It ain't going to there's not going to be no tactical nuclear war. I'm sorry, hard to say sometimes. This ain't going to be Hiroshima where one's dropped or Nagasaki where one bomb is dropped. The only reason that was we were the only ones that had them at the time. But we don't need nuclear proliferation. Dollar words for $5 words for a truck driver. I know. Now to get back to the government shutdown, starting to affect a lot of people, isn't it? Yeah, you're having a hard time getting off the ground. A lot of delays, canceled flights. Nobody wants to work without getting paid, even though they know that when the government goes back, they're going to get all that back pay. Uh, as much as you want to blame Trump for it, not him. Congress has this, the Senate now has to send it over to the president to be signed. And Chucky Schumer and all of them are playing games. Sign the clean CR and then go to work and pass a freaking budget. It's that simple. Do your freaking jobs and pass a budget, not omnibus bills, not CRs, none of that crap that you can shove all your pork projects in. How do you think we got 40 million people on SNAP or 42 or however many it is? More than 10% of the country's getting some kind of assistance. And they say right now it's up, 43 or 47% of the country is getting some form of government assistance. Government doesn't make any money. Government doesn't produce anything to make money. Government takes money from those of us who work. And so you can understand why people get a little upset when those who aren't working are whining about getting government freebies. And those of you who are on EBT, SNAP, all that crap, Section 8, you're learning a serious lesson in socialism. What the government gives you, the government can take away from you. Think about that. When you're busting your ass, providing for yourself, you're not reliant on the government. And I'm sorry, those of you with government paychecks are reliant on the government. You're learning a valuable lesson. You're learning a valuable lesson. And I know a lot of you who have government paychecks are going to say, but I'm a taxpayer. No, you're a tax recycler because your money comes from tax dollars, not from a product produced by the government, because they don't produce squat. They have to take from to do anything. And now you're seeing the government that feeds you is also the government that can starve you. It's time to wake up. It is time to wake up. Oh, bang my fishing rods. Just a normal Jack and Coke. Um, it's a sad situation. I feel for the people who truly need the assistance. I don't feel for the ones that are selling it, selling it off so they can get drugs or, get their hair done or whatever, to maintain a lifestyle where they party and stuff like that. I'm sorry, wasn't meant for that. But the people who need it, I feel for you. But check it out. Again, the government that feeds you is the same government that can starve you. You're learning a lesson, or we're learning a lesson. Hopefully, people are learning a lesson. I'm still listening to a lot of people whining, blah, blah, blah. It's their fault. They're just trying to do this. We're going to surround. Oh yeah, and there's a group going to surround the White House advocating for Trump's removal. What, tomorrow? Okay, go ahead. Them people from the January 6th thing, that were let in by the Capitol Police, and there was some rioting going on, but a lot of them were let in. The little old grandma walking around, staying inside the ropes, taking pictures, and she winds up in jail for 2 years with what is it? No due process. You know what you're whining about, the illegals. If you do surround the White House and try to, pull Trump out of there, that's called insurrection, boys and girls. And they can put you in the joint just like they did the people on January 6th. And if you do it, I hope they do throw you in the joint. Because we haven't gone to the cartridge box yet. We've been to the ballot box, we've been on the soapbox, and you guys are on your soapbox, but doing what you're talking about doing, bad move. Because, well, the king. The No Kings rally, and you didn't want a king, and all this stuff. Now you're begging the king for food. Man, y'all don't make a whole lot of sense. Time to wake up. If not, we're losing this country. If this country goes socialist, we're lost. If that Somali dude who is talking about putting making Sharia and everything else in Minnesota wins, might as well just carve out Minneapolis and get it out. Because ain't no room for Sharia law in the United States. And basically, Mandami would do the same thing. Oh, he says he wouldn't. But, they can lie. It's in the Quran, however you want to say it. Romeo and Julieta, 1875, made in Nicaragua. You can't go wrong with a stick out of Nicaragua. If you can't get a Cuban, Nicaraguan's the next best. We need to get back to being Americans. We need to think about Americans. We need to take care of Americans. If you come here and you don't want to assimilate and be an American, shouldn't take care of you. You can go back. Go back to the country that you're flying the flag of here and fight to make that a better place. Don't fight to drag this place. Don't try to make this place like the place you left. Oh, well. Hey, if you got anything out of this, smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Drop me a comment. Whether you agree or disagree, drop me a comment, man. I'll answer them. I ain't afraid of nothing or nobody. So step up. Let's go. Let's talk about this. Tell me I'm right. Tell me I'm wrong. But hey, till next time, love y'all. I'm out.